All right, and you want to start right now?
Sure.
All right. What's up, guys? A&E Podcasters. Is that how, I don't know, podcast people?
I think we're the podcasters.
Yeah, podcast people.
Just figuring it out now. Wait. We're podcasters.
Whatever, man. Podcast listeners. Dude, I watched, well, I didn't watch the first silent film that I've ever seen.
Silent film.
But, well, I started watching silent films because of school, because I'm, like, taking intro.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah. But, I mean, like, dude, at first, they were, like, hard to watch, because, like...
You're so bored.
Yeah.
And, like, that was the thing that we were talking about the last time. It's like, would you rather watch a movie with no sound or listen to a movie with no visual?
Yeah. But, dude, I mean... last night, I watched the first one that I was actually into. It's called Metropolis, and it's like a German science fiction, bro. And it's like actually crazy. Like most, like I feel like most, like if you go back and watch like silent films, like I don't know, they feel like I don't know, in a way. I mean, I don't want to like insult the dead's creations, but like. I don't know. They seem like it was just like camera and then like your characters and then it was just like action and then like that was like I don't know. It didn't seem like as like the sets weren't as like detailed or whatever, and it was just like nothing was as detailed like even within the film. But this Metropolis film, dude, like they kind of took it to the next level. Like it's the first science. Or not science film. It's the first silent film that I've seen them take it. Like dude, the sets were like, there's like, so it takes place in like this like utopian like futuristic place. Then underneath this city is like this like I'm getting caught now. It's like this like rundown kind of like. I don't know, not like there's like the good utopian city and then there's like the shit city. And the shit city like has like machinery that like powers the utopian city and they have like all these people like that they just like it's like almost like slave labor that they have work the
it's
machineries.
Like
yeah, kind of. Yeah. And dude, like in this film, bro, there were like crazy shots of like the machineries and like all the people like working like the like I don't know, they were doing like weird. You have to see it. It's like kind of surreal to watch. But
well, you know, like Star Trek, what they would do, they would take the Enterprise, and they take like a string, and they take a camera with like a star background, and then
that's right. Yeah,
that's how the Enterprise flew. It was just a little toy.
Dude,
on a string.
Dude, for some of the like the scenes, because this movie was made in 1927, so like I was trying to think like of how they they didn't have computers, so like I was trying to think of like how they were able to get because it's a science fiction, so like they had some shots of like this like city and like subs like almost like subways like working and like vehicles like going. It was just crazy, and I was like trying to think. I was like, how the fuck did they get that? Like, because like obviously there's not that around in 1927. Yeah. But I think a lot of it was like miniature versions. Yeah, and then they just set up the camera.
That's what they did in the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
they made like mini castles and stuff. And they would blow shit up and then fall apart.
Yeah,
like the mini castles.
It's genius how like filmmakers like they almost like I don't know how to describe it. They make like illusions, within like the camera, like the view of the camera like picks up these illusions and then they use that. It's like weird.
Yeah. Yo, did you ever see The Martian?
No.
You gotta see The Martian. All right,
that's with Matt Damon, right?
Yeah. One, it's like such. The thing was, I saw The Martian first. So when I saw The Martian, it was like Matt Damon.
Yeah.
And then when I saw Interstellar, it was like, no, I don't think so. But then when I saw Interstellar and I saw Matt Damon, I was like, oh, they're saved. It's Matt Damon.
Yeah, you told me that.
But the thing is, in The Martian, you know what they did? Because he's stranded on Mars. He's stranded on Mars, and what they did to film that, it was practical effects, but what they did was they went to Jordan and they filmed it in Jordan with like the mountains and stuff, and they just threw like an orangish reddish filter over everything.
That's
and
so
that
crazy.
was Mars.
Yeah. It's amazing what filmmakers like do. Have you ever, dude? I was watching like one time when I was going like down the YouTube rabbit hole. It was like some like videos about like how because you know how like food commercials, the food isn't like in the commercials, it's not actually food.
Yeah, I know.
It's like fake.
And like in pictures and in advertisements and stuff, it's never real.
Yeah. And I was watching like YouTube videos about how like it was like behind the scenes about how they were like doing that for like commercials and like I don't know, getting like because like for example like cereal, like they use glue, they use Elmer's glue. Yep. It's like that's like crazy.
Yeah.
Just to like make the milk like look like
eating.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're sitting here and I'm kind of like listening and just like fiddling with the guitar and I'm like, why isn't? I was like, it's just like doesn't sound right. I'm just like,
I've done it.
I was like,
yeah, I've learned that.
And I realized the chord was just sitting on the string. I was like,
I've learned that while sitting at my desk, at my computer, doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Because most of the time I don't play guitar. I usually, because I don't want to piss off my parents, so I usually play guitar in my headphones.
Yeah.
You know?
Or just not plugged in.
Yeah. Or that, yeah. But,
I don't really have that problem. My room being so far away from my parents, I could just, like, plug in it.
Yeah, dude.
It's fine.
My parents are, like, right next door.
Knock on the wall.
Yeah.
Knock back.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, we were talking about something that I wanted to talk about. What was it the other day? We were talking about, like, our political views, how it's like we're neither Republican or Democrat.
Yeah. We're like the mediators.
Yeah.
Between the two.
And it's like,
yeah.
The thing is, like I was surprised that you said this too, because like we never actually like really talked about this before. But the thing is, we found that we did this. It was kind of like when we both learned we were playing guitar and had no idea. It was like that.
Yeah.
It was like you were talking to me and you were like, yeah, I find that like when I talk to someone who's Republican bashing on Democrats, I tend to defend the Democrats, and then when I'm talking to a Democrat bashing Republicans, I defend the Republicans.
Yeah.
It's like we just don't like people who like.
They just pick teams.
Yes, yeah, and who are polarized.
And they're like, all right, let's follow these guys.
It's
and
like
then they just follow the leader.
How about let's find the middle ground, or maybe let's make some of our own decisions.
Because like
that.
Yeah, I don't know. It varies between whatever the topic is, I guess. But like, yeah, like I don't know. Like sometimes that's why like I could never like pick. I don't know. I feel like I could never pick a side because like sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, it just depends on the just the topic. Like I don't agree with everything in the Republican Party. Don't agree with everything in the Democratic Party. It's kind of a mix.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird. I mean, I understand it like from certain aspects, but I understand how it's also somewhat flawed in ways.
What is?
It's just like the political part, the party system.
The thing is, I think it's better than anything else.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Disposal. Like, it's not perfect, but
it's
better than an anarchy or a monarchy.
Right.
Or
like it's getting the job done right now. Hopefully, I don't know. People are pretty fucking pissed off at each other right now.
Yeah, I feel like think about in like 60 years, people are gonna be reading the history books and they're gonna be like, look at how stupid these guys are.
Yeah.
Like look at all the things that they were like. They blatantly ignored facts just to support their party. Like if their party was like wrong, it wouldn't matter. Mm-hmm. Just they had to support their party. It's like, well, we gotta commit,
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder what it's gonna be like looking back on everything that's like fucking going on right now. It's crazy. Like, dude, it's like weird to think about like before like COVID kind of happened. just to like.
I mean, people were still at each other's throats then, but it's just
but
magnified, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Crazy, dude.
Yeah, I feel like then that was like the time where like everyone was like very uneasy with the police.
Yeah.
You know, and then it just tipped with George Floyd.
I know. And that was.
I mean, bad. like I feel like everyone was already on edge, and we just needed something real spicy, like a pandemic.
Yes.
Just to set it, because now we're all stuck inside. And we all hate each other, and we all just want to be angry. And we got something to be angry about? Let's just rage and let's tear cities apart.
Because, dude, like I see it, like even just like me, like being like I don't know, like talking with my parents, like I'm just like I don't know, like we're kind of sick of each other at certain points, you know, and like being inside is just not. I mean, like, I don't know. Shit is better now.
Things are a lot better than they were. So
there
is that. Except the thing is, like, you still have online school.
Yeah.
You know, if you could at least just go to school. And it's so crazy, too, because so many colleges and, like, all, like, high schools and things are in person. It's so weird that yours isn't.
I know. Yeah, I don't know.
It's messed up, man.
Don't ask me.
They did it because they wanted to screw with you or something.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't work good with, like, dude, just, like, talking to people is just so much, it works just better than, like, Zoom. Like, anything, I feel like dude, if I were, like, doing something with, like, in any type of, like, business field, like, I would want to do something in person. Like, I mean, okay, I get.
Like, having to do it because of a global pandemic. Okay, fine, but we're kind of, like, society is coming out of its shell again. I get it. Like, yo, we'll never be like, there's shit still going on. Wear your masks or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's all right, fine, whatever. But like, everyone else is back at school. Like, let's just go back to school and let's just let's just try our best to reintegrate into society. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I wonder what our like kids are gonna be like.
Well, like
like they're probably gonna be so socially awkward. That's what I feel like. I mean,
well, for one, you have tech. You know, like it's like everyone. It's so hard for people to have a conversation and look each other eye to eye now because they're so used to looking at a screen. Yeah. And gotta say, like, eye to eye contact can carry a lot of weight. Yeah. When you look someone in the eye, it's very strong. Yeah. Yeah. And if you can avoid that, people do. Now that there's a way to, man. And now people feel really uncomfortable.
There's so many ways to avoid it. Yeah. Like, there's, like, in infinite.
You can call, you can text, you can just look at the floor when you're talking to someone, but then you look like an idiot. Yeah, you know? Yeah. Then you look like you're not engaged in the conversation.
I really think that a lot of, like I'm talking, like, I don't know, ages, like, 5 to, like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, what do you think about the kids growing up in this?
Like, tweens right now. Like, that's what I'm kind of talking about. Like, though, like, I feel like that's an age group that it's really going to affect.
Think about the kids who go into kindergarten with a mask on. Like, it's their first time going to school and they're going in with a mask.
Dude, I was driving down the road and I just saw, like, man, I didn't know what was going on within the house, but I saw, like, there were, like, signs on their door, and it was just, like, leave everything on the doorstep. Do not come in without a mask. And it was just, like it was, like, big, like, signs on the door. And, like, I don't know, house? Maybe... What?
Of someone's house?
Yeah. Like, I was just driving in, like, a residential area. Yeah. And, and I thought maybe, like, possibly the person in the house had COVID. Like, that could have been the issue. Chances are...
Dude, but I remember there would be times where I was, like, in public. Like, I would be walking down, like, a street. Like, I'd be on the sidewalk, and you'd be walking... I remember so clearly this woman turning the corner, seeing me, and, like, panicking. Like, not knowing what to do. Like, she saw me, and she was like, oh my God. And as I walk closer to her, like, she's standing there, she's visibly panicked, and I'm like, what am I, like, I just want to, like, forget this is happening and just go to wherever I'm going. And I kept walking, and this lady was so concerned. She was, like, hyperventilating. And then she backed up against the wall. She was like,
really?
I'm like
oh my God.
Like, I wanted to be like, lady, chill, but the thing was, like,
crazy.
It was in the beginning of the pandemic, but the thing is, like...
people were really freaking out.
Yeah, well...
My mom had me get a passport all right, I'll get a passport. Fine.
Dude, remember that one time we were fishing at the gorge, and like you thought the lady was gonna wave to you?
Yeah.
She was actually like putting her arms up.
Yeah,
She's like, back up. I was like,
yeah, she was telling me to
the
back up, and
yeah.
I thought she was waving at me.
We were just
like,
walking
okay.
past her, like.
Yeah.
Like if you're that concerned as to where you have to be visibly panicked, why are you in public?
Right. Yeah. It's kind of how I feel too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're just kind of inconvenient. All right. For one, you're putting yourself into an extreme state of anxiety, and you
yeah. Why are you doing that to yourself?
And for two,
makes so much sense.
And for two, you're making everyone else around you uncomfortable.
Yeah, man.
Because now everyone's like, is it my smell? Where are you staying? Like, right. I don't know. Like,
yeah. I've ran into, I don't know. I try to be like, I don't know, conscious of like people that are that freaked out about it and like understanding to a certain point. Like, I'll be like, all right, like, okay. But like, then there's also like, you see, like there was one guy walked into a fucking, like, I don't know, like a grocery store, and like he was upset that he had to wear a mask, and he just chucked a milk jug. Just chucked it, like, in the air. Like, it was gone. And like, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, all right, so like it's the whole thing, like when you blow a vape cloud through a mask and it comes through no problem.
Yeah.
Vape particles are much bigger than the particles that we breathe with COVID. So COVID particles go right through a mask. But the thing about a mask is it makes people, like when people see it, I think they just feel more comfortable. Like it just provides like an emotional sense of security.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually like stop anything. But
well, I mean, it stops like
it might
liquid, like
it might, yeah. But the thing is, it's airborne. COVID's airborne. People get it from talking and breathing, and coughing. Mainly just breathing. You're spreading COVID, but and that's not stopped by a mask. But the thing is, it makes people feel more comfortable, and if that makes people feel more comfortable, fine, I'll wear a mask. You know.
Yeah, I got really annoyed when like Republicans were really, I mean, not all, but like, I don't know, a few of them were getting really riled up about wearing them. Yeah. Like, it's just like, come on, man.
Like, if it makes
it's not that hard to do.
If it makes people feel more comfortable, fine. I think what they were freaking out about was it being mandated.
Yeah.
They wanted to have the choice.
Because that kind of makes, because whenever, like, you want to look at, like, also the future, like, whenever you're, like, mandating something.
Yeah.
Like,
how far is this going to go? Where's it going to be taken to? You know, like...
Exactly.
If we give up this, where can more be taken later? Yeah. And also, it's just, like... I feel like this is just... you know, never mind, I'm not going to...
Yeah, I know where you're going. Dude, one thing that popped up this week, my dad's, like, friend...
oh yeah,
caught the
I showed that to my boss today. He was like, dude.
Yeah, at Merrill Creek Reservoir, caught the state record Atlantic salmon. Yeah, I don't know how big it was, but it was nice. A slaunch.
A couple pounds for sure.
It was a slaunch. Nice he got it trolling.
Oh really?
Yeah, but yeah, he's really into trolling. Like, he has like the new like live systems that they have now. Have you ever seen the live systems?
No.
Bro, it's literally like video games. Like, you literally fish. Like, it's literally... You know how, like, we have sonar?
I've seen on like, YouTube, like... Yeah. Like, people will troll a bait, and they'll have a camera on it, and you can see fish hit the bait.
Nah, dude. This is literally, like, you know how we have our LCRs?
Yes.
Like, it's literally, like, that's sonar. So it's sending, like, a signal down, and then it's coming up, and then like telling the machine like, yeah, it's there, and then it like you know, and then it like figures out where it is in the water column based on like when it hits
the ping.
Yeah. So that's how sonar works. But this is literally like, it's literally just it's live. Like, it's like you see the fish like going and like, and then you see in real time. Swear to God. So like, I think I mean, he was probably, I would assume he was using it then, but he can literally, he was saying, I was talking to him a little bit. He was saying you can literally see like his baits like he can pivot. I don't know how exactly he has like, because it's still set up on a deucer, transducer.
The deucer.
But he has it, I think, set up so that he can move the deucer.
Mm.
You know how some like you can aim it in different, like sometimes people set it up on their trolling motor, so that you can aim it or like, you know, shit like that. But I think
random question. What are you doing tomorrow? You have work or school?
School.
What time?
Like in the morning.
Damn, I'm thinking about going musky fishing in the morning.
It's tough.
Yeah. Oh well. All right, never mind. Continue.
Yeah. So he can set it up so he aims it like in the back where his baits are trolling, and then he can literally just see like when fish come up and like and grab it.
That's pretty sick.
Like live action, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy what technology. It some people I've talked to are like that's kind of like crazy because it's like supposed to be fishing, you know? You're like,
yeah, at this point it's like, who's got the best tech?
Yeah, but also it's like, I don't know, technology. I feel like with any like technological innovation, you kind of lose a little something whenever it kind of comes about. Like, think about smartphones. Like, think about how different life was before smartphones. You know what I mean? Like, you gain a little something and then you lose a little something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing is, like, smartphones came out when I was in, like, middle school. Like,
Yeah,
I barely even
that.
remember that.
Me too.
Like smartphones were kind of, like, around most of the time. And, like, when they weren't, it was, like, not a big deal.
But I remember the period when there were, like, the slide phones, you know, Blackberries and shit. Yeah. That Blackberries were the shit. Like, it was like,
oh, you got the little scrolly thing in there?
Yeah. I remember that time. I still got a house phone.
Where it was just text. Yeah, I still have a house phone. I fucking hate it.
Some people, I've heard some people, like, I don't have, like, they make fun of, like, I've heard, like, people make fun of other people who have house phones. Yeah. Like, they're like, I got rid of my house phone years ago.
Apparently,
Karen.
like, there's some reason that we can't. And it's so annoying because it's always going off from telemarketers.
I fucking hate.
It's so annoying.
It's like, hello, would you like to buy it? It's like, fuck you, dude. It's so annoying.
Hi, we've been trying to reach you about extending your car's warranty.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
You ever see those YouTube videos where like the guy gets in the suit and he like swims out to an island in like the in Florida or something, and there's people like just like sitting out there like just like sunbathing.
Yeah.
And he swims out there and he's like, gee, I've been trying to reach you all day. We need to talk about your car's extended warranty.
Dude, there's you can just tell them you can say like, oh yeah, I have a 1987, because they're not gonna like, you know. You just come up with some like
how do you know I have a
ridiculous
car?
Like
I don't have a car, you know.
You just don't say like, I have a 2002 like Corolla.
Yeah.
You say like I have a 1975 fucking Chevy blah 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 or something. I don't know. Something that they definitely cannot warranty. Because then they
a gyrocopter. I take a submarine to work.
Are you gonna redo my warranty on my gyrocopter?
Yo, what the hell are they supposed to say to that? Oh yeah, actually we can't. Damn it!
Yes, we do actually offer that package.
The new gyrocopter extreme package.
They start calling every day from then on. Yes, we heard you have the new gyrocopter. Like, they start sending out your information. So, like, dude, that's how it is, man.
In fact, we just made a gyrocopter package just now, just for you.
The fact that companies can, like, sell information, like, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why when you, like, look something up on eBay, and then you go on Instagram, and there's, like, ads for that guitar you were looking up, it's like, how do they know this?
Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, even, like... Dude, just like the impact like technology is just sad.
Dude, we're cyborgs now.
It's crazy.
We're cyborgs. No one walks anywhere without their phone.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the thing. I mean, like, I get in trouble on my phone because I'm texting for a long time or whatever. But, like, the thing is, I'll walk away and, like, I'll start fishing and I'll be like the other week, I was like, crap, I forgot my phone in the truck. Yeah. It was there for, like, 3 hours and I was like,
Dude, I try to make sure that I have a time in the day when I just, like, am not worrying about my phone.
Yeah. Well, like, that's the thing is, I have my phone muted, right? My watch will go off and let me know that I have, like, a text or a Snapchat or something, but I won't even look at my... Like, I'll feel it, and I'll be like, it's there. But I'll be like, I'll check it in, like, a half hour because I don't want to be glued to my phone.
Yeah. Dude, see, I thought Apple Watches were, like, the shit for a sec. Like, I don't have one, and I never got one. But I was thinking about getting one for a sec, but then I was like, nah, dude, that's just such a... like bigger excuse just to look. Like if you get a like once I realized that your notifications sync up, I was like, nah, man, that's just such like a, like I would constantly just like if I'm in class, it'd just be in such a crazy distraction.
Yeah.
Or if I'm doing anything, if I'm doing music or like and then I'm just like, oh yeah, what happened?
And then you're like, oh, I need to check this one.
Yeah, like for me, like that was kind of the reason why I didn't get one. At first I was like, yo, an Apple Watch, that's kind of tight, but yeah.
No, yeah, that's the thing is it makes you so much more aware of your phone. And and now you're so much more connected to it and less connected to everything around you.
Yeah.
Dude, we are literally like part robot. Because we just sit on our phones all day. Like, like do you get that weekly report thing? Like,
yes.
On every Sunday, it tells you how much screen time you have on your phone.
Yeah, it tells me that, and then it also tells me that I listen to my music way too loud.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too. I get that. But my phone thing, like my screen time, lately it's been a little bit higher, but I've been getting like 3 hours a day on my phone.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, like I had it all school year and all summer where it was like 2 hours, which still sounds like a lot of time.
Dude, I've had it where it's like 5.
Dude, I
want to say I've maybe had 6. I don't know for sure.
I've never had 6, but I feel like a lot of people have. Like 6 is not uncommon.
See, the thing is that I'm a lifeguard, part-time lifeguard, and like
you're sitting there in a
when
pool
there's no one
empty.
In the pool. Yeah, like I just sit on my phone.
You're by yourself.
But I'm getting paid, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it is crazy with like any like innovation, you kind of lose a little something.
Yeah.
But
it's like a trade.
Yeah. Cuz think about all the shit that like cuz like if you think I was shitting on Zoom, but like I actually had a couple like doctor's appointments that were like I have shit acne, like I have terrible acne. I'm not really on my face, but on my arms I get acne.
Okay.
So like I had a dermatologist appointment. And, like, I would have had to drive, like, 40 minutes to this fucking place.
Yeah, and you save a ton of time there. Cause for one, like, you don't have to drive there and back.
Yeah. So, like that's one. I was shitting on Zoom earlier, but, like, that is one.
It's definitely helpful. Like there are good things about it, but there's also bad things about it.
Yeah. Like, I just don't think it works. If you're, like, if it's, like, a team, like, I don't know. I feel like something like that, like Zoom, I could see could apply. Like if it's like an appointment, like a one-on-one person, or like, I don't know, I'm trying to like therapy maybe, or like some shit. Like, I don't know. But like,
I feel like therapy is probably something you should have in person. But...
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But like, I don't know.
I mean, if you can't, like, if you literally can't, then you take what you can get, you know?
But like, I don't think that like using technology, like just using Zoom as an example, like for like team, like if any team is trying to like, I don't know, accomplish a goal, or like it, whether it's like a business or like school or like a job, same thing as business, I guess. But like, I don't know, I just don't think it works as well. Like if it's a lot of people, like all in the same fucking call, it's a pain in the balls. It's terrible.
Well, I just think about like how awkward society's gotten. I feel like there's a lot less dating. You know, people are a lot more uncomfortable to date. Like like it's so hard for like a
dating
high schooler
sucks now
to ask a girl out right now. I feel like dating probably sucks right now because like fucking it's just hard to meet people.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's getting better, but like especially like last year, it was terrible.
Yeah.
You know, like but like I feel like high schoolers so often have like such anxiety about like asking a girl out. They'll do it over text or something. Like they won't do it in person, or they'll rarely do it in person because people are so used to not doing things in person that asking a girl out is like social
and they think
suicide.
it's like normal.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is how it works.
Yeah.
It's like, no, man. Walk up to them.
This is like I feel like if like I mean for one it like doesn't really like traditionally a guy's gonna ask you a girl, but if a girl like texted me and asked me out, I'd be like why like I'd be insulted. I'd be like no you're gonna ask me in person.
Yeah, I could understand that.
Yeah, I mean like sometimes okay.
There's just some things you just don't do over like like over the phone or like email or like text or whatever. There's just some things that you just don't do.
Yeah.
And I think there's like I don't know.
I feel like that's part of the fun too, the rush. Like of asking a girl out like you know, there's like a little bit of a risk to it, you know? Like what if she says no? Like you go in confident, you're like, all right, let's send it. Oh, this will be really easy to take off. But
is that all you take off?
Yeah, you take it off and then you can just pop it out from underneath. Or you actually.
But I don't need to take that thing off.
No,
right?
you take this off and then you take the pick guard off and then you can.
But I actually need to take the metal piece.
Well, yeah, because if it's on, how are you gonna get it off that? There's a whole switch under here.
What you talking about, Willis?
There's like a whole circuit board under there.
We're talking about guitar right now.
Yeah. We're talking about a 5-way blade
people.
switch on a Strat. You have to take off.
Yeah, but I'm talking about replacing that.
Yes, you have to take off this.
Wouldn't I just replace that little piece that you just took off?
You want to replace just this?
Well, and the pick guard. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
What are you laughing at me for? You're making me all self-conscious.
I thought you wanted to put like a nicer blade in here.
Oh.
I mean, a 5-way blade's
Can I?
nice. Yeah, you can put you can do anything.
What do you mean?
Like you can take this pick guard off, and underneath there's like a whole.
Well, why would I? If it's 5-way, I thought. I mean,
five-way is pretty good. So like.
So then, what can I switch it out to?
You could probably do. I've seen one that was really weird. It was like.
I definitely want to change the pickups.
He said it was like $40 on this video that I saw. I'm pretty sure, but it was a 5-way blade switch. But instead of just going back and forth, you could also press it in and out.
That's crazy.
He had like 17 different tones.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like I want to switch out the pickups first. So I feel like that affects the tone most, right?
As long as you put in nice single coils, because the Strat, the lovely thing about a Strat is the clarity of the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you're talking about grunge. Put in nice.
Yeah, but then again, I've been making like some like R&B.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff.
That's more of like you can do more like with humbuckers.
Yeah.
That's more of like a grunge.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These single coils. Sound so.
They do sound clean.
They sound so nice. That's the best part about.
Dude, I want to get it. I don't own an amp, and it's really it's sad. I mean,
technically, I don't either, but my.
Yeah, but that thing sounds good. Yeah, it's
a solid speaker.
Like when I was here the other day, I like forgot. I guess I don't know. I guess maybe I haven't like played a guitar on like a legit setup, like in a while. I mean, I have definitely, but like not in a while. But and I just like
go to Guitar Center
when I
and
played.
Plug in.
Well, yeah, but like when I played it over
an audience.
What?
Just go to Guitar Center and just start jamming.
Yeah, dude. I would. I've never actually gone to Guitar Center and just like picked up guitars.
I every once in a while I just walk in there and just look at guitars.
I've never done that. I want it.
Sometimes you'll walk in there and you'll see a guy. Like, he'll walk right to the guitar. He knows the guitar. He sits down. He plays it for like an hour.
Really?
Then he puts that guitar down and leaves.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't have to buy a guitar.
Just comes over for like an hour.
It's a free rental.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I've never like there's guitars that I, have not played because they're well out of my price range.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of a cool thing. I've never actually done that before, but yeah, I've been playing like so much drums now, dude. I think I was pretty proud of myself the other day. I think now I'm like I've reached a point in my drumming that I'm like the best that I have been.
Yeah.
Like because like I stopped drumming for like a while.
You need one of those practice pads.
Yeah,
and,
I have one.
And some sticks. Bring it to work with you and just fiddle around when no one's there.
Yeah. I used to like, I swear to God, when I was in like high school, is when I like got taught how to like do like a drum, like a good drum roll. There's a couple different types of drum rolls that you can do, but like high school is when I like learned, and I remember I was like practicing with pencils on my desk. I was just like,
dude, I got those pencils. I got those pencils that were like mini drumsticks.
Yeah,
they sold those for that reason.
Yeah,
because they knew some dipshit would buy it.
Yo,
I can play drums.
Yeah, but I think I've like, for a while I had to play pickup because like I had to like pick up from where I left off because I stopped for a while. But now I think I've gotten back to where I was, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe gotten a little bit,
yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so I think that was pretty cool. But
that's sick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, maybe I should just, I don't know. There's so many things that, like, I want a new cold air intake for my truck. I want to get a skimboard.
Why, man?
Because skimboarding is fun.
Is it?
Yeah, I enjoy it, and we're getting pretty good, me and Alex. So.
Word.
And like that's the thing, like it's just getting into another hobby. It's another thing you gotta spend money, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I also like.
But it is work, dude. Having hobbies, it's so important to have hobbies.
Oh yeah, it's so true.
It's like
if you're just sitting around and it's good to just like find something to either start out new on and only get better. You know? Or like just get better. It's like if you just live at this stagnant point where you're never challenging yourself. Learn a new language.
Life gets boring.
Learn an instrument. Fucking
dude, and then I get dude. If for me life is boring, that's when I get the most depressed.
Yeah.
Like if my shit's just boring, like if nothing's going on.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not like you said challenging myself or like learning something, gotta itch my ass real quick. But like, yeah, I get bored and then I get depressed. Like that's like that's always the cycle. You
dude,
know?
I'm always learning something like getting good at fishing.
Yeah.
Figuring out how to do like 360s and shit on the snowboard.
Yeah.
Freaking learning guitar. Like at work, I got bored as hell, so I bought a 2,000-piece puzzle and I built the whole fucking thing. I had a little bit of help, but I built most of it myself. Probably like at the very least, I built 50% of it.
At work?
Yeah.
Word.
Took 3 weeks.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
But the thing is, I'm always
doing
doing
a puzzle
something
in a while.
You know, I like picked up running. Like I had been running, but like I never stayed with it.
I've been swimming.
I hate it, dude. I hate running so much. But like the thing is, like
yeah, I don't know how you make yourself like you're crazy. With that.
I run 5 days a week.
Like that's the crazy thing about you. You hate running. I don't know how you do it.
I hate it so much, dude. It's just.
But then why? But you still do it. That's the crazy thing.
You know why I do it?
You have so much discipline.
Today, the high schoolers always go to Deer Path, and that's where I run. I run at Deer Path before I go into the gym, and I was running and I was just streaking past these high schoolers. That's why I do it. I hate it, but like I know I'm good at it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
And this is like the high school track team that I'm just zipping past.
Yeah. That is kind of...
And like, as much as I hate it, there's a sense of pride that comes from that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But I still kind of don't understand it. Because like for me...
It's hard. Oh, but that's another thing.
Dude, like if I don't want to do something, I'm just like, I don't want to do it. And I just don't do it.
It's the David Goggins mentality. He's always talking about being comfortable at being uncomfortable.
Right.
Like if you are comfortable being uncomfortable, you are like pretty much you're unstoppable.
Yeah, there was dude that and
Dave... I Steve Harvey, right? The guy from fucking I don't know whatever the game show is.
Yeah.
I heard a quote from him.
Mustache guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said he was like, if you want to be successful, you have to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable because getting to success is
true.
never comfortable. If it was comfortable, everyone would do it and everyone would be successful. Being successful...
Yeah, it's with everything.
You have to leave your comfort zone.
It's with everything.
Yep.
Because, like, dude, like, I'm just going to use, like, music production as an example. I've had a lot of friends, like, come up to me and, like, have me try to help them get into it. Like, music, like, making beats or something. Like, even if they're not, like, serious about it. Like, because, like, you know, making beats is, like, you can just do it, like, as, like, I don't know, hobby. Yeah. Like, you don't have to, like, upload it anywhere. You could just, like, produce music and just be, like, content with life if you want. But, like, I've had some people do that, and, like, they try it at first, and then they realize they're like, oh, it's hard at first.
and then especially, that's why
like, yeah, dude, you're gonna suck.
That's why 90% of people who play guitar quit. Yeah. Because they're like, it's hard. Yeah. And then they're not comfortable being uncomfortable. They're not comfortable at being bad at something before they can be good at something. Yeah. Dude, when I started running, I was running like a 950 mile.
Dude, I think see that's like one thing where I don't understand some. I mean, I don't know that like. Because some people, like, I mean, I get it with something. Like, dude, if it was, like, calculus, and if I wasn't getting calculus at first, I'd just be like, fuck you, and I'd just give up. And I'd walk away. But, like, if it was, like, I find it, like, awesome when, like, I start out sucking at something, and then I grow from there.
Getting the award for most improved.
Yeah. Like, it's, like, awesome. Like, for me, that feeling. To see where
you've gone, how far you've come.
Yeah. Like, dude, I've been, like, just with drumming recently. Like, dude, because I don't know, I guess recently, I don't know, I started up again, like, I don't know, a few months ago, but, like, just, like, within the few months, like, how much I've, like, improved, like, I'm not crazy, right, I'm not saying I'm, like, insane, I'm not, like, dude, I really want to, an insane long goal for me is I want to be able to play, like, metal, so like Slipknot and shit, but that's like insane. I cannot do that. Like, I'm not there. Like, I'm like, all right, but I'm like, I would say I'm like better at drums than like guitar, but not by far.
Really? Yeah. The thing is, you've been playing guitar a lot longer. Consistently.
No, I've been playing. Nah, because I've been playing. Really? So my brother got. Me and my brother got a drum set.
Many years ago you had it for a while, but like I thought that it was like kind of like something I
kept it up in high school
for a little bit. Not really.
Yeah. So I kept it up in high school. So I stopped like, I don't know, grade school, like middle school, like for a few years, and then high school I started up again, and then I graduated and I stopped, and then I started doing it again. Now, so yeah. So I've stopped twice, I guess.
Well, I mean, I played guitar for a year, for all of 4th and 5th grade. Yeah, I didn't learn shit.
Yeah. The problem was, the reason why I stopped the second time was my drum set was in shit condition, and I didn't have the money to fix it.
The reason I stopped was because, well, I never really started. Like, I never really committed. I was never really into it. The second I got into it, it came quick. Yeah. When I never committed any time to it, and I never put aside time to learn, like, I wasn't going to go anywhere.
I do want to, like, start, like, because, like, the way I do it, I kind of use the guitar, like, I kind of try to, like, read it in a way. Like, I don't, like, because I'm self-taught, so, like.
Me too.
Yeah, so, like, I've never had an instructor, but I think I'm gonna eventually reach a point where I can't do as much. Like, I feel like I should get an instructor at some point, maybe.
I thought about it. Like, at the same time, like...
Because I don't want to I don't want to plateau.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a way to get out of the plateau.
I feel like I'm already starting to plateau.
I've plateaued for a long time, but that's just because I haven't been pushing myself out of it. Yeah. I need to dedicate more time.
Yeah, I noticed sometimes you play, like, a lot of the similar stuff. Yeah. But I do, too.
Yeah, so. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, I've plateaued for a while. Yeah. Like, and I can leave the plateau, but, like, I'm not, like, it's... See, I'm disciplined in a lot of things, but I could be more disciplined in guitar. Like, the thing is, I'm not good at picking with a pick. Like, you know, like, I can't pick individual strings with a pick, like, in the... Good Riddance? You know Good Riddance?
Yes.
Like, you know how that's played? Yeah. But the guitar. You know how the guitar is played in that? Like, you know how fast he's picking? Man. Like, I would fuck that up so much, but the thing is, if I practice it, yeah. If I practice that, I would, like, I'd fuck it up a lot, but then...
Do you know how to play that song?
No. I mean, I could be able to strum it. Well, that's what I'm saying. I could strum it and be really easy.
Oh, okay.
But I can't pick it.
Because there's also that going on.
Because I'm bad at picking. But the thing is, I don't practice picking. So how would I get any better? Yeah. Once I start practicing, and look at that. Yeah. Now I'm getting better at guitar.
Dude, for an example, with me and drumming, I haven't been using metal. Like I was talking about metal. Like I've been listening to a lot of Slipknot recently, and like that's like heavy double bass pedal. So it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I like rarely use the double bass pedal because I always have my foot on the hi hat. But like there's also a way that you can set it up so that you can do heel toe. So you do hi hat on the toe and then double on the heel, which is crazy. I've never practiced it. Like that's another way that I don't do that enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
I like how we're just like surrounded by shit right now. Like there's 3 guitars, there's snowboards, and it's literally all this stuff. Like the thing is like I used to be really bad at snowboarding goofy. I'm pretty sure I'm actually supposed to be goofy. Like I'm not supposed to be snowboard regular, but the thing was,
because you skateboard goofy.
Yeah, I do everything goofy. I skimboard, I skateboard. I do it too. All goofy. But the thing was, my brother's snowboard was the one that I learned on, and it was regular or standard. So I learned on it standard, and I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be goofy. But the thing was, I was not comfortable snowboarding goofy. So then I just started practicing every time I go. I just go like spend the entire day snowboarding goofy, and it would hurt. Like I'd fall. It'd suck. I'd have to go slower. But then I started picking it up, and I kept doing it, and I eventually just developed it. Like, that's the same thing with picking.
Yeah. It is. Dude, I think it's, in a way, cooler when you first start something, because that's when you have the most growth in one section. It's the
same thing with, like, working out. Like, they say you lose, like, or you make your first 80% of your gains in your first, like, 2 months of working out. If you're doing it correctly. As in, like, going consistently to the gym. Right. Because you lose a shit ton of water weight. And your muscles are first at 0. So you're putting yourself at a base. Yeah. You know, you're growing your base. And growing your base is a lot of growth. Then from there, you slowly grow.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like, after a while, you start, like, it starts, like, it just plateaus. Like we were saying.
Dude, yeah. You should have gotten that Ibanez. Wait, wasn't there something wrong with it? Should I have? You said there was something wrong with it?
Nah, there was nothing wrong with it. Bruh. I mean, I don't think there was. I didn't really look at it. Dude, my phone died.
I know, dude. I
bought a guitar at the flea market the other day.
I saw the Ibanez. I saw it, and I wanted you to tell me what the rest of them were first. What? I wanted you to tell me what the rest of the guitars were first. Before I said, dude, look at the Ibanez.
I know.
And then your phone died. So I know.
And
I was like, well.
Dude, when I FaceTimed you.
You're like, my phone's at 2%? I was like,
yeah, that's what I realized. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, it always is.
I know. Yeah, I don't charge my shit.
Dude.
Yeah. Tough luck.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw
But, dude, I like this.
No, dude, Strats are awesome. I wish I had a
And
Strat.
Also, I'm really thinking about, like, customizing it. Like, going, like, doing graffiti.
I don't think you should do it. I mean, personally, I love Sunburst. I think it looks so nice.
Yeah, my dad was saying that, too. My dad's dad had he had a legit Stratocaster in Starburst.
Starburst?
Yeah.
Sunburst.
Starburst.
I didn't realize that. Is it lemon?
Yeah, not in Starburst.
Yeah, apparently my grandmother had a Gibson Dreadnought, and she just gave it to her friend. So tough. And my mom was so pissed off.
Dude, my dad doesn't know what happened.
Your grandchild plays guitar and you have a Gibson and you gave it to someone else.
Dude, my dad doesn't know what happened to his dad's Stratocaster. Yeah. Just like disappeared. which is upsetting because that would have been sick. Because I would have rather had that.
And what do you know? Like, it turns out that it's like a 1970 like vintage, like one of 15 left in that condition.
Yeah.
You know,
dude, my friend, Jack Healy, he has his
Gibson.
I think it's it's a Gibson.
Yeah.
I think it was his uncle's, maybe, or I don't know, someone in his family. But it's just like, dude, it just sits there. He doesn't because no one in his family plays. It's upsetting.
Yeah.
Such
a high quality guitar. That's a waste, man.
Yeah. I mean, but then again, like right now, I got my grandmother's piano before she passed away, and like I don't play that enough. And like I kind of every time I walk past it, I'm like, fuck, because like I want to get there, but like I'm doing one thing at a fucking time.
I got a keyboard at school, and it just sat in my apartment the whole last semester.
It's a lot more daunting, I feel like.
I know, because I feel like guitar is too. I don't know why.
I don't think so, because, dude, like, for me, like, I feel like we've talked about this, like, piano, there's so many, I understand that it's, like, octaves,
but where does one start in the next beat? There's actually a count, there's a way to tell, but I don't remember
it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
No, but I'm talking about, like, to the layout of the keys, like, you can tell where one octave starts and one ends.
Oh, well, yeah, you just have to memorize what the notes are.
Exactly. Well, no. It's like you know, like when you look at a keyboard, it's like I don't even remember.
Well, it's pretty easy to find. Okay, well,
there's a pattern and the pattern repeats, and if you know where the pattern repeats.
Yeah, there's a pattern in the like you don't know like
in the keys.
Yeah, there's a pattern in the black keys. That's how you. That's how you.
Well,
know.
it's in the black and the white. It's both. But it's like I guess you'd be able to use the black keys to find it.
Yeah. But yeah, I've always thought piano is just way more daunting. Cause I
guess it depends on the person. Cause like for me, like I mean, look at you got 22 frets and 6 strings. How many possibilities is that?
I know that is true. There's so many different ways to play the same thing on guitar.
Yeah.
Like you can be like over here, and then you can be over here playing the exact same thing.
There's like an infinite number of like D chords and G chords and E chords.
Yeah. You
can play it in so many different places. Again, it's just like a repeat of octaves.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
Yeah. But that's the cool thing about it. That's why I think I I thought like that I kind of treat it like I'm reading it. 'Cause like I feel like it's almost like it's almost like a book, dude.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, and then I just like try to I don't know. Like, dude, there's so many times when I'm just in my room and I'm just like bam, and I'm just hitting the wrong notes and I'm like, that's terrible. And then but then all of a sudden I just like, I just figured it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, every once in a while. Excuse me. Okay. Every once in a while, I'll play like a song and like everything will just be perfect in it. You know, like no fumbled notes.
Yeah.
Everything is in the right tempo. Everything is perfect, and it's like that's sick. But a lot of the times it's not. You know, a lot of times there's gonna be mistakes.
Yeah. It's usually when I'm recording.
But there's mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
Dude, I get pissed when I've had to stop. Like, because I need to take breaks.
Yeah.
Because, like, I just can't get it.
As soon as you know it's recording.
My anger issues.
It's just like.
Yeah. There's a. You know what's even more worse is, I've only recorded vocals once with people in the room, but I wasn't doing like high octaves, so I wasn't really straining my voice or anything or doing anything like
challenging.
Yeah, so like I was like singing like how I talk pretty much.
Yeah.
But like yeah, that when there's like dude, the crazy part is when you're recording and there's people there.
Yeah, dude, I feel like when I'm driving, I can sing like a goddamn hero. But as soon
Me too, man.
As soon as there's someone in there, I'm like
yeah, I usually just try to
more self-conscious.
You know what I do is I just turn the music up loud enough
so you can't hear my voice. Yeah.
Well, I try to. Well, dude, I've almost like people. I feel like if anyone who like does like vocal stuff hears this, they're gonna make fun of me. But I've kind of like in a way I've never done like vocal training either.
I've done a little bit,
but I've like
I wasn't consistent. I stopped there for a few weeks. I was like, this is stupid because I don't sing. So it's like, I mean, I could if I wanted to.
You did lessons.
No, I just looked shit up online and I learned some like
I did an app for a little bit, but then I stopped. But like
see, my discipline's not
I know
complete. It's good. It's
I know
very
but you're
good.
crazy with the running. But anyway, what was I? Oh yeah. With the like what I've kind of tried to do. Because, like, the whole thing with singing is just, like, knowing what note you're singing at the time and being able to hold that. Like, and then you have, like, each person has their own range. Because, like, their neck is their own neck. Like, everyone has a different, like, your neck and your mouth is the instrument. So, like, I've kind of, like, in a way, so, like, almost, like, taught myself in a way. I'm not that great at doing vocals. I can't do crazy shit, but like I used like driving and like I would like turned it loud, like the volume loud, and then I would like practice and like holding notes, and sometimes I would like put my phone in my passenger seat and like record it as I'm driving and like to like because, like, you hear your voice differently than everyone. Yeah. So, like, I would do that.
And then you can correct yourself from there. Like, you're like, whoa, that did not sound right.
Yeah, dude. When I first started recording myself, it was an awakening. Because I was like, woo! That was not good. But,
I've done that, too.
But, yeah. I mean, but then after you do that a while, and then you start to realize, oh, like, I wasn't hitting that note. I was, like, a little sharper, a little flat, and then like you correct that a little bit, and then like you just slowly that's what I kind of. And again, I'm not not crazy, but
at school, like I can't sing, but at school, I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it. Like just get out of my comfort zone and do something I'm not comfortable doing, and I told a sorority girl that I would do a big little clue for her. Like you have to, the little has to, she's trying to figure out who her big is. She's like going on the scavenger hunt thing. And I told her I'd do this clue for her. And I played Can't Help Falling in Love on guitar for her. And I sang it to her too.
Damn. Yeah. Dude.
And I was like, heads up, I can't sing. It's going to sound terrible, but here it is. And like there was a video and I got posted.
Really? I was like, dude, I've never seen it.
I have it probably.
Word.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like talking to some girl in that sorority. I was like, yeah, I sang a song, like I sang and played guitar for this girl. She was like, I know, I saw the video. I was like, how many people have seen this video? Like,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm weird with that.
Yeah, I was like, very uncomfortable doing it, but it was one of those things where I was like, I knew it was the whole be comfortable being uncomfortable. That was the whole idea about it.
I've slowly been doing is singing in the pool that I work at, because like like how sound travels in water, it makes everything like reverby and shit.
Yeah.
So like, if I set the volume to like a certain level, like some people can't tell if I'm singing, but like I've been like walking around the pool and just been like singing along with songs that have been playing, and like I feel like I don't know, I haven't been like, I don't know, I feel like maybe some people can hear me singing, but I've like been trying to like get better at singing in front of people, like doing that shit.
Well, that was like the same thing, like
without them knowing that I'm singing in front of them.
The other week when we went out to Clinton and we were just playing guitar.
Yeah, dude, to be honest, I was like nervous at first.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, what? Just this goon just pulling up with a guitar, like everyone knows that guy that just walks up with the guitar, and like now I'm that guy, like, and I never saw it, but like I don't know, I like guitar, so whatever. Then I started doing it. I was like, nah, this is sick. Then people started coming up,
and then you learn about guitar because people will be like, yo, I play too. Did you ever hear about this?
Yeah. That was At first I was a little like nervous or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, when I start, like I couldn't play, and I was like bad, and I would play at work, and people there were like on weekends there'd be hundreds of people, and I'd be like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm going to be comfortable being uncomfortable yet again. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to do this. And I would play in front of people all the time, and I got really comfortable with it. Now I don't, like, it does, like, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that bad with, like, I don't really care about playing now. But I was. Yeah. I still am with singing. Today, I woke up early and played some drums, and there was, like, some construction workers working on my road, and I was like, dude. Like, because drums are loud as fuck, so, like, the whole neighborhood can hear me play, usually. Yeah.
When I was at work today, like, these, like, guys, like, came in from, like, a different park.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there on, like, my break, and I just, like, pulled out my guitar and and started playing.
So many stink bugs in here the other day.
It's just the one now, though. I'm gonna get that fucker.
Lone survivor.
Fuck.
You know what you should do? You should cut him in half with one of your Lord of the Rings swords. Just because he's like the last one. Behead him. We can have like a ritual.
A seance.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah. So I like didn't know any of the I didn't know a bunch of these guys, and I'd never talked to them or seen them before, and then I just started playing my guitar. Like, oh, you play guitar? Huh? And I was like, yeah. And I just did it because I knew it would make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I remember I have like a, you know how like as a kid you just have like some memories just stick with you and some just don't. They're just out the window. Yeah. It's kind of sad that works how it works. But anyway, I have this like weird like I don't know why I do. I guess I kind of makes sense why I remember. But like it was the first time I walked into like the high school that I went to. And like but I was younger. So like it was when my brother was going there. So like I think I was getting like a flu shot or something. Like they had a flu shot thing like at my high school. And it was like I was like, dude, first time going to a high school. And I was like freaking out as a kid. And then I remember I walked in and like in my high school the old one that I went to, there's like a lobby, have you ever been to Voorhees?
No. I mean, I've seen it. I've never been inside.
There's like a nice like carpet like lounge like right when you walk in.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, dude, like this is an upgrade from what I'm and like, you know, when I'm a kid, I'm like used to like kindergarten, so like you know, the alphabet like strung up on the ceiling. Like, so I'm like freaking out. But so like and then like I remember looking over and then there was just this like teenager with like long hair and like an acoustic guitar, and then he was playing and like he sounded pretty good. I was like okay, like this is cool that, you know, this guy's just like playing in a school, and it was like after school let out, but like I guess he was like still there, I don't know. But and like like all of a sudden this girl just like walks over out of nowhere, like, and he stops for a second, they make out, and then that girl leaves, and then I'm just like, whoa, man, that was cool. And then I'm like freaking out, and then he like that girl leaves, and then he starts playing again. I have no idea who this kid was because I was like 9 or something. Yeah. And then he plays again, and then dude, I swear to God, another girl comes over, and then they make out, and then they leave, and then that chick leaves. And I was just like, as a 9-year-old, I was like freaking out.
You're like, this is what high school's like? Boy, were you wrong. You're like, well, it's going to be that great when I get there.
Nah. Fuck high school.
Yeah, dude, I hated high school. Love college.
Did not live up to that expectation. But hey, I didn't play guitar in high school, so maybe that was it.
That's probably it. Definitely.
Yeah. We're at an hour and 5, by the way.
All right, you want to cut it?
No, it doesn't matter. We can do it. I mean, if you want.
Don't matter.
Sure, let's do it.
All right,
I want to hook up the guitar anyway. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna talk about quick. We're gonna have, we haven't yet. The website set up with clothes on there, t-shirts, hoodies, hats. Eventually, like we're gonna do like another winter. We're gonna do a fall one this fall, and then another winter one with like hats and shit. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I guess that's all she wrote. All right, peace, guys.